This is a story of a group of guys from Sherwood Park, Alberta. A group of guys with a huge passion for hockey, a passion that has played out every Boxing Day for the past 20 years in an annual shinny game. But more, this is a story of Brodie, the guy who's the reason this tradition has lasted so long, the heart and soul of this group, who now sees the end of his skating days drawing near. You see, despite being an avid athlete his entire life, Brodie has been living with multiple sclerosis for 13 years, and now it's taking its toll. This year, he really struggled to skate. His left leg is stiffening, holding him back. Over beer, after our 20th annual game, the Anything for Hockey commercial came on. We all sat silently watching, connecting with the love of the game being played on that outdoor rink. Brodie broke the silence. If I was ever lucky enough to play on a rink like that, I'd retire my skates right there, in a snowbank on top of the world. Now is that time. Our story started together almost 40 years ago, during our school days when we were all involved in the game of hockey. Our dreams of greatness were played out on rinks in and around Sherwood Park, with and against each other. Years later, some played at the highest levels, and some did not, but it never mattered. It was all about the guys and the game. At the end of our hockey careers, as we were all getting on with our lives, Brodie was key in getting us back together to reconnect and play the game we love, and the tradition took off. There were years when we flooded lake ponds, or cleared snowy ice, or played through bitter cold, or made sneaky side deals with rink attendants. Anything to maintain our tradition. Brodie always took the lead, organizing us, finding a rink, and yes, making sure the beer was cold. He was the only guy who never missed a single year. And best of all, during times of conflict between some of the guys, he'd encourage us to be the better guy and come out and play. But things are different now. We can see that the heart and soul of this group of guys is nearing the end of his skating days, and the time to hang up the skates is drawing near. Here's the guy that would do anything for hockey, being the first of us to leave the game we love. It doesn't seem right. We know that he'll still come out to the rink to be with us on Boxing Day, but it won't be the same. So now, it's time for us to do anything for Brodie. Let's get him to that rink on top of the world to retire those skates, so that, for one last time, we can play the game we love together.